Gorilla Gang, good morning, and what a good morning it is. Today is June 3rd, 2021, Thursday morning, and it is about 10 minutes to 5. I'm up early, I have coffee to stay caffeinated, and I'm just going to rock with you guys for a few minutes this morning. Just a couple things I wanted to talk about. Last night I didn't make a video, I was exhausted, I went to sleep. I think due to all the excitement, but I'll be honest with you, I did not watch the line yesterday. I went out and left my house and didn't come back till the bell closed. I've learned over the last few months that you will drive yourself absolutely nuts. Now, luckily yesterday was an all green day, and I'll take it. We closed out 62.55, and this morning in the pre-market we're up. At the end of the video, I'll have the latest update for what the pre-market numbers are. There's just one thing I want to touch on, and a lot of us have been diamond hitting this stock for a long time. It's been a bumpy road, like I've said in the past, and we haven't even seen the beginning of the short squeeze yet. And there's a couple key indicators that we can look to verify the fact that we have not seen the short squeeze yet. I mean, this is literally pennies on the dollar, and I got people on all sides of me pressuring me saying, get out, you've made money, get out, this is life-changing money for you. But we have a mission to accomplish. Along with making money, we have to fix the market. The manipulation has to come to an end. The naked shorts, that's all gotta stop. The FTDs have to stop. Because what good is it if we take all these profits and we can't reinvest it in the future for, worrying about some hedge fund coming out of nowhere, and whatever stock we decide to buy next, they just short it into oblivion again with made up shares that don't exist, or relending the same shares over and over again for 10 transactions. We got to stick to the game plan. We got to beat these guys. We have the hedgies on the ropes. Now is the time. It's got to be fixed once and for all, and the government's not going to do it. They've been trying for decades to fix it, or not trying, however you want to look at it. We have to step in, just like the guys at GameStop did back in January and said, no. You're not gonna destroy GameStop. We gotta do the same. We saved AMC from bankruptcy. Now we have to save ourselves from the future and how bleak it looks as long as these hedge funds are in control of the market. All right, without further ado,
cue the speeder.
And you just said that on camera. This going viral.
Guys, we're on the road to 500 subscribers. Thank you for all your support. Hopefully today is the day I earn your subscription. Guys, there's a real easy way to tell if the squeeze has started yet. As long as we're seeing articles like this, talking about the AMC falling hard and the crash, we know the squeeze hasn't happened yet. It's definitely 100% still on. If we had listened to Rich Greenfield back on March 10th, when he was running around telling the world that AMC was worth a penny, well, we'd be out a lot of money right now. So thank God we didn't listen to him. Thank God the ape community stuck together, had each other's backs, and we are where we are now at $62.55 a share. And guys, look at the strength we had at the end of the day. Look at the consolidation right around $60. We hit that all-time high of $72.62 right after 1 o'clock. And for the rest of the day, we just cruised along and stayed right on that $60 line. Now, that's just excellent news for this stock. It means it's showing strength, and it means that we are holding. Yeah, there's some paper handers out there, but most of the apes, the true apes, you know who you are. We are holding the line, which means we're not going anywhere. And guys, I just want to share with you a brief clip from the May 18th, 2021 interview with Wes Christian on SUPERSTONK's channel, where he goes into detail about the FTDs and the naked short selling. And remember, this guy's been in the game since back in 2004, I believe he started with the overstock lawsuit against the hedge funds for shorting overstock and trying to drive it into oblivion, which is now a thriving company. But the same thing they're doing back then, they're doing right now to AMC. We just happen to catch them with their pants down, and that's why we're exploiting it. So pay attention to the end of this clip. It's important.
Sure. Overstock when we were brought in was like, 80 something bucks. They drove it down to $10 or something. So imagine selling at 80 and covering at 10, or maybe not at all. The ultimate mission, of course, is to drive it through the floor and put it in bankruptcy. So and going back a little also, just to put some history in perspective and Reg Show in perspective, Patrick Byrne, the American Chamber of Commerce, my firm, John O'Quinn's firm, Rob Shapiro, who's one of our damage experts, and others, hired lobbyists. We went to Congress, we went to the SEC, and ultimately we're a part of getting Reg Show passed. And while it's somewhat of a toothless tiger, at least it identified for the first time that there are fails to deliver. Now, sadly, the company's shares that were getting sold and not delivered got posted. The rapist, the person who raped the company, the rapist, I call them, their name didn't get exposed, but the party who got raped got exposed, the company. But at least it justified that what we were saying was true. It substantiated it. I remember in January of 2005, when that first got put into effect, Reg Show, which we worked so hard on, there were thousands of companies on there. Well, today, incidentally, there's very few. And the reason's very simple. And you can see it in some of these enforcement actions we're going to post later, is they're marking a lot of the tickets long. So one of the ways that the bad guys believe, hey, I can circumvent Reg Show, and that this only applies to the United States, is I can mark it long. Because guess what happens when they mark it long? It doesn't go in short interest, which incidentally, ladies and gentlemen, means that the reported short interest is garbage in many cases. Why? Because all the shares that were marked long, but have also failed to deliver in various different ways, aren't reported in your short interest. So in most cases we've done, the short interest is 50% to sometimes 150% more than what's reported by the SEC, which of course is reported every 2 weeks.
So Christian's theory is that the reported short interest is 50 to maybe 150% unreliable. Let's say that we believe it's way more than that, right? They could have lended these shares out 10 times over. Who knows how many naked shorts are out there? So when we've been saying take the FINRA and the ORTEX data with a grain of salt, we meant it because it's true. We can only go so far with those numbers. What is trying to be buried right now could be 10 or 20 times higher than what is actually being reported. And that's so important to keep in mind because they're going to have to cover these shares at some point. And when they do, that squeeze, she will squeeze so hard, it'll be unbelievable. All right, so I'm going to give you guys an update right now on the pre-market, and then I'll let you go for the day. So guys, right now in the pre-market, we're up at 75.18, up over 12%. We are in the green, we're in the clear. It would be nice if we can get over the $100 mark today. I would love to see it. If not, no big deal. We have still got tomorrow before the end of the week. So guys, please, let's stay in the fight. Let's remember why we started this whole thing in the first place. OG Apes, new Apes, we're all in this together. We're here to better ourselves and to fix the market and make money. So, Diamond Hand It, Hodl, you know the drill. And I am the Macedonian, and I'm out.